not your age. They are in college, and I can't imagine them being over there. Thank you so much. Thank you for all that you do, everything that you do. God bless Mrs. Smith.
Oh, hell no. I can imagine her daughter being over here. Ship that bitch first class. Specialist Waken with love. God bless. Waken! Sharja, shut up.
They should send the boy, not the girl.
Finally come out of the closet, Taylor? Martin's cursing over there. God damn it, Martin. Why are all the good-looking guys gay?
Her son can take my rifle. I'm sure he wants to support the war effort.
Martin, did you just spit that chocolate out? Good girls don't spit, it isn't polite.
Watch it, Ski.
Remember, spit dip, swallow, chocolate.
This chocolate tastes like soap.
What? I call bullshit. Give me a piece.
You're wrong, sister. You're just fun. It does taste like soap.
So they caught you, Ski. They knew your fat ass didn't need any more chocolate, so they put soap in the bag with the candy. You have a big, milky, white load in your mouth. Maybe that extra protein will help you shed those pounds.
It's not that bad. Just enough to keep you bastards from swiping it.
Holy shit, Sergeant Ron. Ski's putting mind over matter. Next thing you know, we'll finally be able to run a 6-minute mile.
Drawings of these kids are inspiring. A giant yellow ribbon juxtaposed with one green man surrounded by small wisps, brown little people with towels on their heads. The next note gives me armed soldiers who send a line of jagged black bullets toward the scrambled mess of orange, yellow, and red. From the confusion, a single black hand protruding like a dynamited stump. It seems each image was drawn on white scraps with crayons and markers by some fledgling artists that must have learned of war from secondhand sources.
They did not learn of war. They learned of drivel news and misplaced pride. Loud words. Without a prick behind them. Some newsmen's definitions. Some populist nonsense. Some people seem to think this little war, our war, is hell and chaos and self-sacrifice. And even those war planners in D.C. will begin to believe it. But they mistake confusion for chaos. We sow confusion. Try they to find truth and dig in till reality's struck. But there's nothing real about war.
Specialists, I don't know what they teach in school, at least not anymore, but they can't teach that passive shit. They're trying to get better. Look, see, they're trying. Crosses, guns, and prayer, all together on one piece of paper. You see, they are trying.
Sometimes that ain't good enough.
How's Pakistan, Will?
Still there. Barren, mountainous, almost empty.
Goddamn. Sounds awful familiar.
There's a Pakistani border checkpoint in a building about a click out. Got the gun teams facing the building. Keep your eyes open.
Probably one of the
Martin's
military-
here.
Sure like to pay those bastards a visit. Click. How's the home front, Ron?
Still there. Barren. Almost empty.
The moon's not out, and only stars are seen. The starlight fails. If you wake, your mouth is foul, dry, unclean.
Wake up. Freeze. The first thing you should do by instinct is reach for your rifle.
Sorry.
Don't apologize, Martin. Do you shoot left-handed?
No?
Then your weapon should have been on your right side, muzzle facing your feet, trigger close at hand. What the fuck was that? Never grab a rifle by the muzzle. Control that shit. Give me the gun. Why aren't you locked and loaded?
I didn't want to have an accidental discharge.
You avoid that by keeping your finger off the trigger and the weapon on safe. All you did was ensure that you wouldn't have an intentional discharge. When someone shoots at you, you need to shoot back. It's the polite thing to do. There. Now you're locked and loaded.
I didn't
You
think...
don't need to think. You need to get your gear on and pull security. Put your nods down.
My what?
Your night vision. Can you see?
Yeah. Worthless. The night vision is worthless. The night device does not... Inefficient. I can't see anything, with or without this damn device. Maybe it's just not Distat. Distat. The work of a woman. He said, good girls don't spit. A son of a bitch. A bastard. But you didn't hear what that specialist said with that team leader out of speech's reach. He said, no blow-up doll. They let us down, right, Martin? But you wouldn't let me down. You'd keep me up, wouldn't you, Private Martin? I can see everything, with or without this damn device.
Put your night vision back down.
I can't see.
I didn't ask. Look at me. Am I out of focus?
Yeah.
Try yes, Sergeant. I don't take any shit from my men and I won't take any from you.
Yes, Sergeant.
What was that? Don't mumble.
Yes, Sergeant.
Better. Now guard the front of your night vision. No, it only takes one hand. Don't put down your weapon. Now turn the focus ring until I'm almost in focus. Look at me. Focus on me. I should be emerging from the static.
Sergeant, it's still got a lot of static. It might be broken.
That's normal. You have to look through the static and grain. After a while, you'll get used to it.
In a few hours, Sergeant?
It took me a year to get used to it, and another year after that to get any good with it. The moon will be up in a little bit, probably before the end of the shift.
You keep track
Makes
of,
seeing a hell of a lot easier.
you keep track of the moon cycle, Sergeant?
Jesus, Martin, don't get sentimental on me. When you're out here for a few weeks, you tend to pay attention to the nocturnal illume. The moon's rise and fall matters to us and to our work. And look, you don't need to call me Sergeant every time you speak to me. Just when I give an order, you have a request.
Yes, Sergeant. I'm awake now. If you wanted to go back to sleep. Sergeant.
700 meters from the border. New private, a leg, a pogue, a female. No one in the squad would allow you to pull security alone.
You're worried because I'm a girl? I maxed my physical training test. That's why they sent me out here instead of the other new female.
That doesn't mean anything to me. The cards were stacked against you before you sat down at the table. Are you stronger than Ski? Tougher? No, he barely passes a physical fitness test. If you run 2 miles at 15:30, you get a slap on the ass. He gets a kick in the ass. By Ranger standards, he failed. By female standards, you maxed out. It's as good as you'll get. The only problem in the Army is only a problem if you don't acknowledge the different standards.
Sergeant, thanks for cutting off some of the guy talk earlier.
I'm doing it for them, not for you. Don't thank me for doing my job. I mean, you don't have to be polite. Jesus, Martin. It's weird having you out here. It's fucking bizarre. I tried to imagine my wife being out here in Afghanistan. Somehow it could not happen.
She would have to volunteer, Sergeant.
How long did you be out here? Any rumors?
They didn't tell me anything. Just sent me out here. What about you? Do you want to go back?
I don't know. Not anymore.
Because of the letter?
Yeah. Kind of threw my plans for a loop.
Sometimes my plans and dreams seem the same thing.
Always they try to fly without a wing. She's leaving me, and I deserve it. It was worth it, though. Rachel was worth it.
Rachel's your wife?
My daughter. Hold on. Got her picture here. You have to focus your night vision just to see it close. Just turn the focus down. Can you see her?
I can see what matters. She's beautiful.
Yeah. Used to be she'd wear this keychain around her neck. She said she wanted to be like her daddy. Wear dog tags, you know? She gave it to me so as I wouldn't ever forget her. That was 2 deployments back.
Do you think she really understood?
Yeah, I think so. She wouldn't talk much that whole week prior to leaving. Here's what I said to her that night. What's wrong, baby? Got a frog in your throat? No, said she. A beaver. A beaver. Man, where in hell do kids get this stuff?
Where's your wife moving to?
California with her parents. She was in college when I met her. She didn't finish, so they'll pay for her education, her move, and then for Rachel.
Well, you can get custody when you get back.
No chance in hell. I'm a ranger, and I've got a record. While I was training in the field, she cheated on me with some rear-deep bitch that went to the gym on base. My wife is gorgeous. She's one of those girls that always wear sweat. Part of it's comfort, but the other part, she knows. She looks real good like that. I don't mind. I mean, I like having her on my arm. When I got back from training, she tells me she's crying. Pretty pissed I was and drunk. I said I didn't want a whore raising my daughter. She slapped me. Grabbed her by the hair and threw her outside. On the way down, she sprayed us right off the bat. Took her to the hospital. We both cooled off. When I got back that night, military police are waiting. Yes, a neighbor saw. So I spent the night in jail and no promotion. That's why I'm not a squad leader yet. Goddamn motherfucking neighbors.
It's not too late. You might be able to fix it all up.
No, I don't know. Rachel's gone. God knows what she's talking about. I'll be that dad that's 1,000 miles away and worthless. Never make enough income to really help her out. I'll be that fucker that shows up all emotional. No real ties, no real importance, nothing. For goddamn leech.
What about leaves?